DMO decided to be here in person, the institution to be represented, because we believe in markets. Okay, so one of the things the federal government has done or did when it set up the Debt Management Office was to subject itself to the discipline of the market. So if you check our borrowings in the domestic market, we issue them by way of securities. The prices are market determined and they are traded, and we're happy that the market has advanced to the level where it is. And then in the international markets, we've moved from, in addition rather to borrowing from the multilateral and bilateral sources, we've also subjected ourselves to the international capital markets. So just to say that the DMO is a strong supporter of markets, and we're happy to see that the market has come up to this stage, not only in terms of the number of institutions. I think when we started, really, we had the stock exchange, but now we can count a lot more institutions, which means there's a lot more activity. We've talked about the size of the market, a lot more people involved and actively engaged in the market. So we see that as a positive, and I'd like to commend the CEOs and the institutions indeed who have come together to form this association. The way I see it is it's still one big financial market with several segments where each of them are operating, and each one is important in terms of where the government wants to take the economy to. So I can say from this side, the DMO remains a keen supporter of markets, and will continue to do what it is that we need to do. But I will not be doing justice to my employers if I do not say that we expect the markets to support economic growth. So it shouldn't just be a market where we're buying and selling, but to support economic growth. That's essentially the focus of the government. We need to support the private sector to promote the growth of the economy. So if you have looked at some of our activities, you can see that in the past 7 months or thereabout, our level of activity in the domestic market has reduced in terms of new issues. The purpose essentially is to make sure there's business room for all the other segments of the market.
The exchanges have contributed to the deepening of the market and expanding the scope of tradable instruments in our markets. They have also contributed to capital formation and allocation of resources to help grow governments and corporate institutions in Nigeria. We reckon that the NSE's critical role during the banking and insurance sector's consolidation from 2005 to 2007 provided a liquid secondary market that served as a major attraction to investors who flocked in great numbers to invest in the public offers of the bank and insurance companies. The trading structure of unlisted securities prior to the introduction of OTC exchanges was opaque. The NASD OTC exchange has helped improve efficiency, transparency, liquidity, and price discovery in this regard. The emergence of the FMDQ was a momentous development in the capital markets, as it provided an active secondary market for bonds, which hitherto was non-existent. The youthful vibe of the FMDQ has also brought about innovation in the fixed income market. On its part, the commodities trading ecosystem has helped deepen the capital market, increase the number of product offering, and enhance agricultural production to spur economic development. The NCX and FX have helped foster the much-needed financial inclusion by exposing smallholder farmers to financial services and rapidly developing the derivatives market as a risk management tool in commodities trading. I would like to commend in a special way the NSA for its critical role in the development and growth of some of the securities exchanges. They have indeed been like a big sister to the other exchanges. No wonder it is ahead.
Innovation in the capital market for us is one of the elements and underpinnings of FMDQ's proposition, and that is what is the major driver for FMDQ. We intend as much as possible to work with other stakeholders to drive innovation in this ecosystem.
NESD as the ADG very ably captured, has gone into the unlisted end of the market, has created order and transparency around that end of the market, and has actually started going up market as well into those companies that ultimately will become those that are qualified to come into the full listed and the full quotation end of the market. Part of our theme in that regard is taking the capital market upstream to the bulk of where the growth and where the economic activity is.
As AFEX, we see ourselves as that innovative market that connects the financial capital markets with actually the real lives of the real economy, the farmers, smallholder farmers that feed us as a country from fields that are less than that of a football field.
NCX, simply put, is an end-to-end integrated system of decentralized marketing, warehousing, settlement, clearing, delivery, and market information. We do everything. And at the moment, we are being revitalized, and very soon you will see us